top 5 reasons as to why I would say yes that I would build for a customer in terms of things that they would say. I think first and foremost, if a customer expresses that they may not use these words, these are my words, but they talk in the genre of words. Number one would be that they're talking about style of life versus talking about lifestyle. The style, that the way they live their lives is more important than who they impress. That would be number one. Number two, they might say something like, I want you to build me a backyard paradise escape. Somewhere that I can just disappear into the world for a little while and have as my own unique and individual space. That would certainly be something. Number three would be, I just want you to create for me whatever you have in mind that would make this most amazing space for me. That's a tough one, because our society and people think that they're supposed to have some control over what is. But if someone would just allow me to create, and it's never happened yet, but I'm expecting it to happen and want it to happen, that someone's going to come into my life and they're going to say, I don't care what you build, I just want you to build for me. With no price parameters, with no whatever, they're just going to let me create. And an internal part of me says I'm always going to over-deliver. I don't care what it is. I'm going to give you more than you ever expected at any price level, at any whatever. I'm going to give you more because that's important to me. Number 4. If someone said to me, I have a desire to live this life that's different than most people live, and I want to express myself in a different way, and I want to have things and do things in a different way than someone else, that's the type of words that I would want. Versus, can you build me something like my neighbors but cooler? That doesn't turn me on at all. Can you do this, can you do that, yes or no, that doesn't really matter. But when someone kind of lives in that expression of I want something really different, that would be a good indicator. It's never about money, but money matters. So when someone says that they have a healthy enough budget to allow me to play, I think that's an important trigger for me. Because there's a lot of people that want to have that experience, but they can't financially afford it. And it's no judgment on them, but if they can't afford me to do the art that I do and love the experience that I do, I just can't work for them. So probably that 5th and final one would be, if someone says to me, look, I've worked hard, I've set money aside to be able to do this, and I want that experience of what you do. Not the outcome of what you do, but the experience of what you do. I think that's probably, that's as equal as important as the rest of them, and there's no one more than another, but I think someone expressing that they have the money, that they are willing to invest in themselves and their lives, and I do think that that's pretty important as well.